girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had two necks. I got homies that can sleep without two. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in, yeah. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha matcha with it, rockin' black clothes. Whippin' around that Batmobile, duckin' 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, lil' bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
Another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drip. Hey, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still ballin' like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. In blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the weekend.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington football team and the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. On first down, Hurts dancing to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play.
You don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
Second down, here's Hurts. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
A first down run here by Jones as he'll take it forward for a gain of about 4.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves. Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. And he fires one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he'll be issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Working from the gun, Wentz. That's taken in by Callaway. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
At the 29-yard line.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he stopped immediately there.
Nick Chubb on
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
On play action, it's Wentz. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
To me, there's nothing like watching rookie effort in the NFL. So excited to be there. They're going to give you the max on each and every play, aren't they?
Well, he proved himself on that catch, that's for sure.
I think he may have proved himself to the point where he's going to get a second year.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. The former Giant, Prince Amukamara, on the stop.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
We're scoreless after one.
First quarter with no score.
Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Here we go. 31.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Antonio Callaway, his 6th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
Makes the score Broncos 7, Washington 0.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the magnitude of this game, everybody knows it. The fans, obviously the players and coaches, there's just with them a palpable buzz right now. They know they control their own destiny.
Win and you're in. And I think every player wants that. I think every coach wants that. I haven't been in an organization yet that wants to be in a game where they have to rely on other teams to get them to their goals. In this situation, it's very cut and dry. Win and you're in the playoffs. That's their mission, that's their challenge, and you know they've chosen to accept it.
And what they told us is this has been the most focused week of practice we've had all year. You wouldn't expect any different.
Yeah, and you know, at the beginning of the season, you have multiple goals. They just have one now, win the game.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they'll get this to Ruggs on the jet sweep. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 45-yard line. Sliding out of the pocket. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Jerry Tillery, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Got an open man, Keelan Cole. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Able to find Waller. That's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
He's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Now this throw caught left side. Touchdown, Washington. Deshaun Jackson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
Ooh. Let me know if you hit me once.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. From the gun, it's Hurts.
Whoa.
And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
Let's get a bucket.
At their own 25-yard line.
I said a bucket. Let's go get a 6. We had ball back at the half.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, so
Show me
effective in
something,
the passing game, resulting in the touchdown.
Show me something, bro.
Maybe not many people were focused on the
Show
trenches.
me
There was good
something.
protection there.
Excellent protection. So
I get ball that high.
defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense.
Ooh, I missed.
But he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection.
That's right.
The biggest one's maybe you bring your running back
right.
in to try and keep you
Ooh.
clean.
That's right. Come on.
Zero accountability and a sack resulted.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
We need 40 or better right here.
Wentz now on first down.
I was dumbass fast, huh? I was dumbass fast, huh? I was beat check.
Incomplete. Went physical play on the football there, and it's
I
second
was
down.
checking to see if he
Well,
was
the
on point.
incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the
Pressing
worst
me,
thing in the
shit.
world.
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on
What you
first
gonna
down.
do, y'all?
From the gun, it's Wentz.
Who you gotta stay in top to get all them
And
yards?
he's able to take it across midfield before
We
going out of
money.
bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Motherfucker, yeah, keep cheering me on, bro. I need it, bro. Trying to make the playoffs.
Now Wentz again. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 28. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Oh, I'm in the wrong fucking offense. I might like this though. See?
On first down, Wentz. Flush to his right. He can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout. As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
Okay.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the Tigers on Washington's 9-yard line. 15-yard line. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10.
Where are you going, dude?
Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down at the 26. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
The ball carrier.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
From the gun on third down, Wentz going down the middle, and it's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Now Wentz. They'll roll him out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. That's complete over the middle to Callaway. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line, 24-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A run for Nick Chubb. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Oh my kids.
2 yards on the pickup.
They run it again with Chubb.
Thank you.
At the 21-yard line.
They've had a ton of success here so far, but you
My name is Marquez Callaway, man. Antonio Callaway from Florida.
There was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Whole different breed, man. He 305, baby. Marquez Callaway like that too, though. Oh bullshit. Whole different Callaway. I gave it up. Safety. Gave it up. He baited that shit all the way up, boy. Good shit.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Ain't no way.
He's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Boy.
At the 4-yard line.
And look like some movement there. Let's get the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Again, it's Jones. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line.
This is my worst scoring game I've ever had.
First down, just 1 yard there. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Now Jones.
Crap, this nigga, man.
And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Let me don't get this.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Nice
That's to his running back complete. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First down, Washington.
Throwing is Hurts.
Get him.
Escaping the pressure right. His throw incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 14 on that one, and a first down.
First down,
Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. The throw taken in by Cole. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And the Washington first down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And nowhere to fit.
Oh my God! What the fuck was that? What?
There defensively.
Quarterbacks work all the time, manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case,
man, he got a crowd.
That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Here's Hurts to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Washington on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He's got a first down inside the 30.
What's up?
Touchdown, Washington.
Oh, snap.
Kerryon Johnson. His 3rd touchdown now on the
You had to give it to him after that
Washington is
bullshit.
able to stretch their lead.
I should have so
Washington
good.
now with an important 2-point conversion attempt.
So gay.
Hurts will throw. Flushed out right.
And
And
fumble.
unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear
So many
out that
different
running the ball
defense, bro.
will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
No different defense, bro. Damn, man.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
I don't know to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, you got a shot at already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and a couple of
He played these
That's
games.
a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? Chubb.
Come on, Chubb. Show him.
And And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. We're up 15 more yards there and quickly another first down. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they're victory.
And leading here in the fourth. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line, 17-yard line.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. From the red zone now, Wentz.
Fucking good.
That is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Cole Kmet, his 9th touchdown of the season.
Be the big man.
Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game.
That was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up
because he's going to go for that fourth down.
Here in the fourth quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Oh, going out of bounds.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Kiss him tight out goodbye. Kiss him out of there. Gone. Ain't no move.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead.
I don't know what you think I am. You think you're going to go deep.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Yeah, all right.
Throwing the out route and
better do that.
That's Jones. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Nope, can't run that. He ran across the route.
Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs.
Oh, man.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Being chased out left.
Go. Let's go. Let's go. Fuck him up.
What a huge play at this point in the game. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time. Gets the sack. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts.
Fuck them up.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Brett Kern now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Show what you got.
Returnable here for Callaway.
Show what you used to do at Florida.
Nearly a huge return as it is.
Amazing return, my guy.
24 yards.
Amazing return, my guy. Hey, Munchie, I'm going to do this for you, bro.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those.
Whew.
It's been a dandy.
Let's go.
We come up on first and 10. Now Chubb. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7. With a second and 3.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And they only muster a yard here to the 38. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Wentz to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
At the 32-yard line.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
But he picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, we should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Wentz. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Win the game with 9 fucking yards.
Chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb.
Win the game with 9 fucking yards.
They've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Win the fucking game with 9 fucking yards.
They gotta feel good now. No problem there on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
That's how you win the game, Chud. Been waiting for you all game, bro. Where you been at?
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out.
Stupid!
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Stupid!
Darquez Denard. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
I don't know if I'm getting in the playoffs, so fuck it. Last game of the season.
That's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have
fuck it, bro.
No doubt about
I don't know if I'm
his
going.
coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on the job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting.
Try again.
So now talking about on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Wentz to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
I'll throw a pick 6, man. That's
in the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick.
I'll be right out of bounds.
Intercepted by Washington. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
No, I won't throw a pick. I'm forcing it. Good game, bro. I'm sorry, though. This had to happen.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
This had to happen. Look.
Steps
Run
away
that
to his
bitch.
left. He's
He
going
got
to
a
take
fumble.
off with it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Dropped it on the safety.
Today's
Fuck with you next year, though, bro.
Final